this is me, Kate Kita Freedom, broadcasting to you from my creative chaos. Today I want to talk about something that's been bothering me lately. Artists have given up their power, and I think we should take it back. It sounds epic, I know, but let me explain what I mean by it. Social media have become something that is almost essential for the artists to promote their art, to put it out there, to build some career, because you need to be present online, you need to have following, otherwise even galleries who are supposed to promote your art originally will not be bothered. So in order for you to even get to the normal gatekeepers in artistic world, you need to already build up your own promotion. Even though this has become our reality, it has also become very hard to grow on social media as an artist, because it seems like no social media platform is pushing art content. It was different before, I think. It was easier to grow if you just post your art and people would come and find you, but now it's definitely not like that, and I feel like we are obliged to jump through burning hoops in order to even reach our own followers. Also, it seems that creativity and originality is not encouraged on this platform. I'm talking about Instagram, TikTok, that's at least where I was trying to build my creative brand. The repetition of trends and following the rules is expected from you, and if you're doing it right, then maybe the platform will show you. And I don't believe that people not watching your content reflects the reality of how good your content is. I truly don't believe that, because the algorithm is searching for something that is good for the platform, not for the artists, the creators of the content, and not for the people who are watching it, not for the audience. It chases its own purpose. The platform needs you to stay longer, so it encourages content that will most likely keep you tied to the platform, keep you watching, keep you scrolling, even if it's not good for you anymore. And I feel like the kind of videos that make you write comments and make you stay and make you scroll not always are what's best for you and what would you originally would want to watch. It's not something that you chose, but it is something that was curated for you by the platform, and because it's it knows how to do its job, you stay with it. So what I'm talking here is about a frustrating experience of being an artist in modern days. Have you felt this too? It's like a vicious circle. You go and try to grow on a platform, you try to follow the trends, you try to do what's expected for you by the platform, then you have almost no views, you have low engagement, no matter how you try, how good your videos are, how you're trying your best to shoot them. Then you get frustrated and burned out because you are doing not exactly what you would want to do, and you still didn't get the exposure from the platform. Your art wasn't shown to anyone still. Then depressive part, we're just lying down on the bed and thinking what I should do next with my life, because nothing seems to be working. And then you get inspired by some new idea, new strategy of how maybe approach your the algorithm from a different perspective, build another social media strategy for 2025, all those videos, and you get inspired again to try something new, you go back, and this circle repeats itself. Please tell me I'm not the only one working in this schedule. Honestly, it's becoming really annoying for me, and I wonder how can I exit, how can I escape this frustrating circle that is not serving me, it is not serving my audience that I already have, because they probably don't see my posts even. I genuinely don't feel that I'm creating something like the input that I would want to create, something that would be valuable from my point of view and for my audience. I want to find a new way. I'm looking at the current state of things in the world, in the market, and I'm trying to find an answer, and I can't. Because the art market seems like a game of very rich people who use art for their own financial purposes and not like for the sake of admiring art and being inspired by it. They buy it as an investment, they sell it at auctions, and this is all seems already to be not about art, and that is no longer interesting to me in this way, in this approach. I don't want to cater to this audience because my art, I want it to be not primarily like a financial investment. It would be a good side effect, but I want to find people who would truly appreciate what I'm doing. And I know that's a dream of every artist, for people to see their work and really understand its meaning, to tune into it, to get inspired by it, and to find this soulless market that would value you only based on your credentials and not on your talent, not on the way you work and not on the themes that you work on. That's just disheartening. Going to a regular job seems to be almost impossible now because there are not a lot of creative jobs out there, and they are seriously underpaid, and it's like it's war there. Hearing people talking about the experiences of trying to find a job in a creative sphere, it sounds like a disaster. You put all of yourself into this and you get very little, you barely can get a job, and even if you get it, it's not a good job probably, but just like barely paying minimum wage kind of job where you need to do everything, you need to be everything in one person. So what shall we do as artists? Here's the point where I want to change the perspective of myself and maybe yours too, if you need that change. Because I think that we gave that power to other people and we can actually get it back. I started this channel, I started to put more videos here because now I want to talk to artists. I want to talk to illustrators, to creatives in different art fields, because I know that these are the people that truly appreciate art, that truly find meaning in it, that see the value of it. Art is precious in a life for some other reason, not just money. So I want to talk to these people, and if you are those people, then welcome to the channel. I will be happy to talk to you, to hear your feedback, to hear how you're feeling about the state of things now in the creative market. What are your thoughts about it? I'd be delighted to know your opinion. And I think we need this support, because otherwise we get isolated and we live in our own little shells, like we sit in our studios or flats working on our little projects or big projects, doesn't matter. Then it starts to feel like we are the only one like this, because in my life there are not as many people and situations where I can truly talk about art and about all the problems there and all the questions I have as a creative. And it feels like no one cares. But I am sure that is not true. There are people out there who care as much as I do. And I think we need to start creating these communities that are supportive, where we can support each other. I know that some artists don't want to target other artists because, yeah, that's what will not bring you money, because artists are not your buyers. But I think this is a big BS. I think that we need to stick together in order to create something good out of it. Because otherwise, all these buyers, auction houses, investors, and everyone else, they just rule the world that belongs to artists, that belongs to creatives. We create the core, we create the art. So I want to create this community that will be a warm and supportive place for me and other artists, where we can share each other's work, where we can discuss the problems that we have. I really imagine that this is something that will make this world better if we start creating more meaningful connections rather than trying to chase giant follower counts. And that's why I think that smaller communities, but the meaningful ones, the more connected ones, are what's getting important, because I think that we need to get back to the coziness of maybe early years of the internet, where we could really build friendships, connections, I don't know, collaborations through blogs. So if the things that I've said resonate with you, please come along. I will be happy to hear your opinions. Maybe what are you struggling with right now? What are your questions or your goals at the moment in your creative field? Tell me what topics bother you right now. I will be happy to explore different creative topics with you. And also I want to share the things that I already know and the things that I have already got through and got answers to, at least from my experience. I will be gladly sharing it. So this blog will be about how to be an artist in the modern world, with all the fails and struggles and questions. So this was my first video. I was quite excited and a little bit nervous, so bear with me. I hope to get my videos be better, to start speaking better, maybe to get more structure in the videos, maybe get another lighting. I need to start first and then improve on the go, otherwise I will never do that. And I really need the community, and I really need creative friends, artistic colleagues. So calling out to all of you, sending you a lot of love. You know you are not alone, and I'm rooting for every artist in this world. I'm happy I did this video finally, and I will see you very soon in my next videos. Bye bye!